everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
It's a podcast where we get together and we try to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball that has ever existed. And then we come together, we sit down, and we talk about what we watched in a comedic fashion. It is half rewatch show, half improv comedy show. It is all cop. Wait, that's RoboCop.
Oh, I thought you were referencing Jackie Chan's Police Story.
Yeah, it's going to be, during the middle of the show, we're going to slide down an escalator.
Kick a guy into an awning in a mall.
We're going to use a ladder as a weapon.
Oh, and fight a motorcycle.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Not a guy on a motorcycle. It's
a motorcycle.
Motorcycle gets up on its hind wheels, cracks its handlebars. They add the sound effect in post. It's fine.
Of course.
And then it's kind of we go running at it.
Yep.
Fist ready.
They're re-airing Police Story 1 and 2 at the Alamo Draft House in February, starting in February in New York. I have not been to the Draft House yet in Brooklyn. I'm going to see the Police Story on the big screen. I love that movie.
Go if y'all want to go with Vince to see Jackie Chan.
I'll make a Facebook event.
The big screen, yeah.
I'll make a Facebook event. We can do it.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves because first, before any episode, we got to do a little thing called Kame housekeeping. And the first order of Kame housekeeping is the 1 minute roundup.
Dang it, I missed.
Yeah, you can't hit those bottles worth of darn.
I've been trying. I want to be the sheriff's deputy so bad, Daddy.
Look, I don't like to criticize. I let you run your own way, but maybe, just maybe, try using your hands to fire the gun instead of your feet.
Daddy, what did I say? When I turned 12 and I started working in the mill, I said, these hands are made for working and my feet are made for justice.
I mean, you helped me round up Bad Bart with your various kicks and flips. But when it came down, when that one guy got away, I believe his name was Daryl.
Yes.
It was written in sequins on his vest.
It was very impressive. I thought, who could have made such an intricate garment?
Again, an easy target.
And I had my repeater in foot.
Yeah.
And I miffed it. Oh.
Yeah, you ended up shooting me.
Sorry.
In my own foot.
Sorry, Daddy.
Still got the limp, but, again, I don't want to criticize. I'm just pointing out the facts of what happened.
And I do want to say the limp does give you an air of distinguishment.
I mean, I've gotten some compliments. It's a rather, it's a story I tell around the station that always gets a laugh, not always with me.
Sometimes at you.
Just, can't you take my advice just one time? Try it. You might like it.
All right.
You might like shooting with your hands.
I'll try shooting with my hands right after I take out this jug of moonshine with my foot.
All right.
And my repeat.
I mean, you learned how to spin it on your big toe.
See, I'm doing it right now.
There's a lot of gunplay. There's a lot of hoopla and gunplay. Honestly, maybe you should just think about going into the circus industry instead of the law industry.
No, my calling's the law, but my hands are made for building. And see.
Wow, one of the longest we've had in a while.
And I'll say, I loved it.
That was some good, clean fun.
That's some good, clean, improvised Western fun.
So for those of you who are like, wait a minute, that had nothing to do with Dragon nor balls.
I'm sorry.
We like to... It was meant to be funny. You can laugh.
No, it's just the cadence. Dragon nor balls.
Nor balls. I'm very proper on
course.
Certain occasions with certain words. Look, we like to start our Kame housekeeping with a little improvised Western scene to loosen up those improv muscles, get them ready for the journey ahead. And then we go into the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to describe everything we've watched in Dragon Ball so far. But he has to do it in under a minute. And this is a service we provide to you, the listener. So maybe you're new. You don't have to start off with, episode 1. It's kind of intimidating, we know. You can just start off with the most recent episode. We'll catch you up.
Yeah.
You don't have to go back and watch every episode of Dragon Ball that we've watched. You don't have to go back and listen to all of our old episodes. You can mix and match. Mm-hmm. You can do time jumps.
Oh, yeah. We've got a nice pick 2 going. You can pick any 2 episodes and we'll be there.
Yeah. Do you want apple, bread, or chips? I should get apple, but I always get bread.
Hey, you always got to get that bread.
Especially if I get a nice French onion going on.
Yeah, you get the French onion, you get that bread. That's almost a meal right there. You barely need an entree. But look, you're going to split those riblets. Yeah, we're at Chili's.
I was mapping Panera, but
ooh,
upgrade, baby.
Upgrade. I don't think that's an upgrade.
No, it's
you haven't been to Chili's in a minute.
Vince, you gonna keep talking about Chili's, or you're gonna keep talking about Dragon Ball here?
No, I'm gonna talk about Dragon Ball. Okay, it's just really hard.
Oh no, lunchtime. We record during lunchtime because we dumb.
Because we're hungry and dumb. All right, here we go. Summarizing everything that's happened in Dragon Ball in a minute. Here I go. All right, there's 7 magic crystals called Dragon Balls. You collect them all, you get a wish. Goku meets Bulma out in the woods. They become friends. They go on an adventure to find the Dragon Balls. They run into Emperor Pilaf. Emperor Pilaf wants to use them for nefarious deeds. Goku stops him in his monkey form. Then Goku's like, hey, I want to train to get stronger with that Master Roshi guy that we met along the way. He also meets Yamcha, Puar, all these other people. Goku trains. He fights in Tenkaichi Tournament. Comes in second. Master Roshi blows up the moon. After that, Goku goes off and trains throughout the world. He fights his grandpa in a tournament. He's dead, but he's alive and he's back, and they have a tender reunion. Then Goku's like, Tenkaichi Tournament's coming back. He meets a green fox that robs a bank. He fights the Tenkaichi Tournament again. Comes in second place to Tien Shinhan. Then King Piccolo shows up. He's Emperor Pilaf. He found the rice cooker. King Piccolo's doing all kinds of bad stuff. He killed Master Roshi. He killed Krillin. He killed Chaozu, and now he's trying to kill the whole world, and Tien's trying to master the containment wave. Goku's in an ice maze, and he drank some water.
Hey.
Woo.
There's a lot of good detail in that,
I'm back, baby. I'll admit, I had some lackluster roundups in the past, but I'm here, I'm clear-headed, and I'm ready to get into it.
Just one more bit of Kame housekeeping, and that's to let you all know that Vince and I, we watch 2 different versions of the episode we cover. I watch the English subtitled version, and Vince watches the English dubbed version. And we do this because there are a bunch of little differences, things that are lost in translation that can be fun to discuss. And the first thing that's usually different is the title. Vince, would you please give us your English title for this episode?
With pleasure, my good man. Episode 117 of Dragon Ball. The Ultimate Sacrifice.
Okay. It's, there's more an illusion to it than it actually happening.
Right.
So mine, it's kind of goofy.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Goofy, yeah. Goofy adjacent. Episode 117 of Dragon Ball. Son Goku finally takes off.
Yeah, you're right. That is goofy. That's really goofy.
It's real, high-spirited, considering all the bad stuff that happens in this episode.
Yeah, and we'll get into that in a minute. I'd like to say that my episode title would have fit better with the last episode we covered because of what Goku had to do.
Yeah,
which was
possibly do, yes.
Yeah. I'll just start where we open. We open pretty much on Goku surviving the trial of the Ultra Divine Water, right? Mm-hmm. So in the previous episode, he drank what was essentially deadly, deadly poison that if you were strong enough, it would make you stronger. And that seems like that would have been the ultimate sacrifice they were talking about. We'll get to what they're alluding to here, but I don't know. I kind of like your whimsical Goku takes off because it is a sweet moment. Made me smile.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, what are we talking about? You'll see.
Stay tuned.
So Goku wakes up and he's fine. He's more than fine. He is brimming with power, is what he says.
Brimming with power.
He's chock full of it.
He says that in yours.
He says brimming with power.
Huh. In mine, it's a lot less. It's more like, I feel different. I'm not sure what that means. And then Goku's just like, let's get out of here.
Is this puberty? Is this a puberty analogy?
You know what? I think I'm going to say yes. I'm all for it.
Is that why he gets like in a few episodes he's going to get super tall?
Yeah. He's going to get very tall. He's going to start growing hair in places. He's going to have to fight a razor. And that would also explain why Yajirobe is so jealous.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I want puberty too.
Why are you running so fast? Is it because you've got pubes?
Was that a common theme amongst your middle school days?
Oh yeah, we always knew who got pubes when it came to PE. It's like, damn, Travis is a lot faster now.
Must be those pubes.
Must be those pubes.
Those aerodynamic pubes.
I know. We know you all came here for Dragon Ball, and you stay for the pubes.
Oof.
Oh gosh.
You know, he has to go through a trial that might kill him, i.e. middle school. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is the most accurate analogy that they've made in the show.
Oh, I would definitely describe middle school as having to drink poison.
Having to drink poison, and hopefully you come out at the end feeling a little bit better about yourself, but you don't,
a little stronger.
But you don't know why.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do with this newfound power.
I am more powerful somehow. I feel like I could beat up my father. But now I feel shame. Oh, great.
I also have confusing feelings about my mother.
Oh.
Somebody call me Oedipus.
New from Carvel, you love Cookie Puss? Here's Oedipus.
Oedipus.
Oof, it's just a guy with no eyes.
Oh boy. I'm sorry I took it there.
Black Oreos for eyes.
But speaking of Black Oreos for eyes, Goku does thank Mr. the Darkness.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he calls him Miss. Well, that's very polite.
No, he doesn't call him Mr. the Darkness, but he just says, thank you, Darkness.
My old friend, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And then Darkness just slips back down. He's like, cool.
Yeah, I wanted Darkness to have some kind of parting words, either foreboding or like unusually friendly, you know? I wanted the Darkness to be like, well, I guess we're friends now.
Cool. Hey, man, like, I've got nothing going on tomorrow.
You guys want to stay and watch Bandersnatch? I just don't know what ending I want to get.
I hear it's better as a group experience.
Yeah. We can all yell at the screen together.
Nah, I'm kind of hungry, and I think he's going to go beat up an alien.
Yeah, Darkness, I got to go kill Piccolo.
Well, I mean, how about Wednesday, maybe? I know it's a school night.
Yeah, Jirobe, grab onto my power pole. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, see you later, man. I got your number, right? Okay, let's go. I never gave you weight. I don't have yours. Aw. Why do they always die or leave?
Hello, Darkness, my old friend. You'll be there until the end. Tricking people into dying in an ice cave. Not a very nice cave.
Darkness goes over to the fridge and just pulls out the sixer he's been working on for like 2 weeks. He's not great with alcohol.
No. And he mistakenly bought a bunch of IPA. And he's like, he's not into it. It's so bitter.
The hops, I don't care for it.
And scene.
But yeah, they power pull out of there.
Yep.
Darkness well, you know what happened. We just told you.
Yeah. That was exactly what happened after Goku and Yajirobe left. Cut to the real world. Cut to regular Earth, where King Piccolo has asserted dominance by using a TV screen.
Somehow that is law, and everyone believes it.
Yeah, I had a real problem with this. Like, I'm trying to suspend disbelief, but like this Piccolo purge, it happened far too quick without any resistance from the common man.
Everyone seemed real down to fuck shit up. And I know they're like, they can't have like a whole episode of correspondence and news coverage of like whether or not this Piccolo footage is real or not. For story purposes.
There's no Dragon Ball equivalent of Don Lemon taking this video to task.
Wolf Blitzer is not gonna be anti-Piccolo purge here. It's gonna take some time before people are like, all right, I guess crime.
Yeah, I mean, I think it pretty much starts after King Piccolo says, "Order is legally dead. Riot in the streets."
Wait, does he actually say that? Because that's one of the biggest oxymorons I've ever heard.
That's what he says. That's what he says. I wrote it down.
It's legal. Time 12:45 p.m. Call it.
Call it.
Here's a certificate.
Like, literally, we have Piccolo's like speech about how, look, you're free to do whatever you want. I want to see the depths of humanity. I want to see the darkness in you.
Yeah.
And it's just immediately people who were just standing in the town square, going about their normal business, turning on a dime and just looting the heck out of everything.
Robbing everything. Robbing for money, which I feel like in this new dystopia is worthless. It's all very well animated, these like very quick cuts. An angry mob like storms a prison. And lets all of them out. I'm like, what?
Let's say the Piccolo purge happens right now. The last place I'm going is Rikers to break out those dudes. Like, I'm not breaking out nobody.
Well, here, most prisons, they're out of the way. So that's you got to travel through Piccolo purge.
Yeah.
That's dangerous on itself. You got to get through the cops who have way more weaponry than you do.
Not in this universe, Aaron.
Yeah, they must be British.
Yeah, they must be British. West City is actually in Britain.
Yeah. The cops get taken out real easily.
Oh my gosh. But can I just say, the new face of justice is the prison warden.
If I get just real quick before this, loving that shot of like 20 prisoners riding on top of like a pickup truck.
I loved it.
Coming for your shit.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You guys couldn't steal more vehicles?
They could only steal that one truck. Also, if this is like really the purge, they should be trying to take each other out on that truck.
The bad boys seem way more organized.
Yeah.
Did they get a tip off?
Yeah, it seemed like whatever was happening in this city, Dog President definitely wasn't doing, like, it seems as though he wasn't quelling the unrest that lay and I'm talking just below the surface of societal norms.
A centigrade away from boiling over.
Yeah. That was like somebody just tripping and like knocking a Coke out of somebody's hand before complete bedlam happened.
Those Mentos were, millimeters away from hitting that Diet Coke.
But the warden, I love the warden's voice in mine.
Gordon?
Yeah, Gordon. Gordon the warden.
We all know who it was.
Yeah. That was Commissioner Gordon. But he had the sweetest voice because the prisoner's like...
Really?
He's like, give it up. You give it up, warden. There's nothing else you could do. And he's like, no, I'm going to stay right here.
No.
That was his voice. He's like, you just try it.
Well, you motherfuckers are going to stay right here, and I'm not going to take any of your shit from you or any of your fuck foes who are coming over here, you little...
Look here. This revolver's got 6 shots. All 6 in the dome. You move, all right? I've been through shit like this before. I fought in Nam.
You ever see your buddies die in the shit when the Viet Cong's throwing napalm at you, and then your own people are bombing you?
Yeah, and then you got to hide in a foxhole, and you got to stab somebody. You don't know who it is.
You ever held a dying child in your arms for half a mile before you realized they died?
You ever just play Russian roulette just to feel something?
You ever just sit in your one-bedroom apartment because you just got a divorce and you want to see your kids, but you just don't know how to connect with them because all the humanity from yourself has died?
Have you ever had to quell the anger deep inside your soul by breaking a mirror and then carving into your own hand a stigmata?
You ever hired? Sorry. It's kind of a funny story. Anyway. You ever hire a stripper and just say, I want you to wear these clothes that my ex-wife had and like just sleep in the same bed as me, please? And just, I don't need anything else. Just, I need the comfort of another human being that I can no longer express to the outside world.
Do you ever feel like going fishing and then just instead going to the bar and drinking like a fish? Huh, punk? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. One more real quick. You ever, during that fishing trip, you ever just go to the dock and just look out over the ocean, see the infinite sprawl of nothingness that also represents your life? And then you'd start going and gathering rocks to put into your pocket because you're going to off yourself. You're just going to walk to the ocean and end it because there's no joy anymore in life. Then you sigh because Karen, she depends on that alimony check. So you go back to work. And then I come here today and King Piccolo throws all that out the window. So no, sir, Buster.
You're staying right here.
And seed. Oh.
Ooh, Aaron, that's a good old-fashioned run we just went on.
Oh, that was a dark competition. Mm-hmm. The winner, no one.
The winner, Mr. Darkness.
Darkness is like, yeah, bruh, I got you.
Darkness, if you're listening, that one's for you.
It's like, I thought I was dark. Damn, Gordon.
Damn, Commissioner Warden Gordon. Commissioner Warden Gordon. That is that character's full name. And Aaron, I'm hitting that button because that is Cannon, not Nick Cannon.
It's fucked up.
It's true.
Damn.
The Masked Singer is a ripoff.
True Detective Season 4.
Get at me.
Commissioner Warden Gordon. But yeah, he gets, another group comes in and he stands his ground, but like, nope, he can't.
And I mean, we've talked about this, but if you haven't watched it, watch this long compilation of what you could assume ordinary people just finding high-powered weaponry, high-grade explosives, enough to break into a prison, befriend the prison guards, and continue to riot.
Yeah,
firebombing a police station, ladies and gentlemen. That's what these people did at the behest of a giant green TV screen.
Because they saw one broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Fake news. That's all I'll say.
After all this goes down, or while this is all happening, correct me if I'm wrong, because we get a bunch of cuts after that. And one of them is, we see our old friend from General White's Tower, from Suno's old village, Ader.
Mm-hmm. Hachan, if you will.
Hachan is on the scene, and he's looking for Suno.
He's been hitchhiking across the country.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He looks over the horizon, sees, basically an Akira-sized hole in the city.
Yep.
Quote, "Please be alive, Suno."
They left that in.
Oh, God.
Yep. This is one of the darker points in the Dragon Ball moment for the greater population, I think.
Honestly, this is definitely, and we're skipping ahead, but this is way worse than when Cell took over. Cell was just like, fight me.
Yeah.
He wasn't like, hey, everyone, fucking rage.
Everybody take this MDMA and rage.
I've pumped the city full of murder juice. You should all be feeling the effects now.
And to make it even more fun, I kidnapped Skrillex.
He's gonna score the whole thing.
He's the DJ of your doom. Kill your friends.
Wait for that nasty drop. Then drop your family and friends.
Did you know Skrillex also scored Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm not kidding.
Is this? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he scored everything, but he did. He did a
What
song.
world are we in, Vince?
I think the game opens in Hercules world. But then we get a bunch of cuts to, I'm assuming, the rest of the world.
Yes, a guy. All right, here's the one that stood out.
Yeah.
Guy in a tree, right? A very, very, very in poor taste caricature
Yes.
of a dude in a tree
Yes.
that also had his TV plugged into a tree.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that really stood out
Yeah, it's
in an unfortunate and also ridiculous way.
it was at a point where like it went beyond horribleness
Yeah.
to, well, this is just fucking goofy. I don't like it, but it is fucking goofy.
Yeah. I think a close second for me is definitely the broadcast reaching TN's jet screen.
Yeah. Does every jet, like, I mean, that's America, baby. A screen in every jet and a chicken in every pot.
And then I think, for me at least, third place in the the watching of the Piccolo stream, Piccolo Twitch, is the classroom that just had a TV that was on. And children wide-eyed looking at that crater. That teacher is not protecting those students.
This is the darkest thing that has happened in this goof 'em up show
Yep.
about energy karate.
Yeah. Yes. It's all about energy karate at the end of it. But not to lighten the mood, because it doesn't get much lighter after this, because we cut to the Kame house and like the gang is giving up.
Yeah.
Balma is sulking. She's like, it's over. Oolong says he's giving up. But you know what, Aaron? This is why Launch is still #1 best girl. Because she said that she still has faith in TN and that he will master the evil containment wave and stop Piccolo. And then, you know what? You know what?
Cock blocking Yamcha? That's what you're talking about?
I mean, Yamcha's cock blocking himself. He's doing nothing. I was like, bro, you made it to the semifinals of the Tenkaichi tournament. What are you doing? You should be training. You should be trying to back TN up.
Flying around, providing disaster relief.
Oh, of course.
Get like Balma. You're one of the richest people on the planet. You got to start.
Tossing them capsules out.
Yeah. Like, let him go.
Oh, they sit.
You know, they fuck. Yeah.
Well, they
all
sit on
suck.
their island.
I get Oolong. He's a shapeshifter. He has issues with self-esteem.
He's a coward.
Yeah. Launch is a murderess. I think she's just holding back and like, I want to loot, but like, they'll know I'm going to leave. I can't. I can't just say I'm going to the bathroom for 5 minutes, be gone for a whole day.
Come back with all these jewels.
Yeah. But I want to so bad.
Yeah, can we talk about how this is more of a tragedy for Launch?
Yeah. She's the real victim.
Launch is a real victim here.
Yeah. Yeah, Yamcha, instead of like fostering like, yeah, Tien, he can do it. It's like, yeah, but you're forgetting that if he does Masufuba, he's going to die. And then we just do a weird zoom out of the Kame house.
It's a straight zoom out.
Bird's eye view. I'm like, is this... Well, that's a quick episode, man. Is this where we're ending things?
Yeah, that could have been the end.
Or they had 30 seconds they had to fill?
Maybe. But then
I'm gonna guess that one.
But then we get another cut, right? At the lair of the Foot Clan from the Ninja Turtles movie.
Yes!
I love these tubs.
Oh, I love a good punk in like TV.
Oh man, yeah. These punks are so cliche that they can't even read or write.
Yeah.
Like, how do you spell demon again?
And the leader's like, look it up yourself.
I think his line in mine is like, he's like, what are you doing? Don't bother me.
They're just, none of them can read or write, and they're all just hiding it from each other.
It's so sad.
It's a horrible after-school special.
But they all look like they look like the not important villains in a Dragon Quest game.
What, blonde-haired punk?
Uh-huh.
Brown-haired punk? Sassy lady punk.
And they all ride on motorcycles.
Yeah. Pink boar person.
I mean,
Native
you could
American stereotype.
Oh God, the gang's all here.
Yeah. All your favorites? The only good thing that comes out of this gang is the pink boar has such a good jacket on. And I know it's not Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
And I want that jacket so bad.
Somebody get Aaron that jacket, please.
I will wear it
You're going to hear about this every episode for the end of time.
Yeah. Look, we're not going to do a Patreon, but we are going to do a jacket on.
Jacket on.
Pledge $5 a month to get us a good jacket.
Get Aaron that sweet, sweet jacket. They pay off a little bit later because we get to see what Sano's been up to, and good Lord, all these adults left this child in charge of triage at what I can only assume is the epicenter of the destruction.
She's at ground zero.
Yeah, she is boots on the ground, healing the wounded and trying to get them to the hospital all by herself.
How is Sano, look, I think if you look back through our back catalog, which you should, you'll see our feelings on Sano. Mm-hmm. But boy, oh boy, is she redeeming herself. She is taking on the responsibility of hundreds of adults.
Yep.
Who are just laying there going, oh, well, I've got a sprained toe. Better give up.
What's the point? We're all just going to be in pain for longer. Little girl, leave us.
I'm too tired to even loot. I'll just loot myself.
Pocket lint.
So I don't even have enough money to get robbed properly.
The kind of shining light, I think, in this episode, I'd have to say, at this point, is we're holding out hope that Goku's going to get out. He's going to save the day. But Ader shows up just in time, right? Snow turns, Ader's there, and, Snow's telling him, we got to get these people to a hospital. Everybody else just left me. They left my ass.
Again, her only concern is oh, thank God, someone who's not
a coward.
Immediately giving up on everything.
Yeah.
This homunculus creature, this non-human entity, has more compassion than all you motherfuckers.
And
shame.
And that was Sano's line right before the commercial, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey there. Vince here with a promotion for one of my shows. That's right. Self-promoting on a show that I'm already on. Give me all the Vince is a narcissist. Why is Vince doing this? Because it's a really, really, really good show with an amazing team that I'm on called The Code Switch. We have a very special show coming up on February 8th. At 11:30 at the Caveat Theater in New York City. You can check us out on Facebook, The Code Switch on Facebook, Code Switch on Instagram. Follow me on social media to get more details. If you live in the New York City area, please come to this show. It is not just funny, but we open up a dialogue about how we communicate. The term code switching relates to how people communicate in different areas of their life. So you don't always talk to your mom the same way you talk to your friends. You don't talk to a coworker the way that you talk to your significant other. And that's what this show is all about. We get audience input. There's an interview section, and we are so excited to be putting this show on again. That's Caveat Theater in Manhattan, New York, Lower East Side of Manhattan, 11:30 p.m., February 8th. Please come out. You can purchase tickets online at the Caveat website. Or, if you want more details, feel free to slide into my DMs and I'll get you what you need. That's Caveat Theater, Code Switch, 11:30 p.m., Friday, February 8th. Come to the show if you live in New York.
Hey, Aaron here real quick. I just want to say I endorse this message and was not kicked out of the room when it was being recorded.
That's right. Aaron he's had his hand upon my shoulder this entire time. And now, back to the show.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whew. Oh, my goodness.
That commercial had a little bit more viscosity to it. It was a little thicker. rich.
I hope it's weighing on my ears and it makes me want to take action.
It's a creamy bechamel of plugs.
Yeah, of course. It's like one of those old-timey switchboards. You just taking plugs and putting them in places. You're like, operator.
Speaking of some smooth operators, here are those street punks, and they're riding up in their motorcycles, and they're just scavenging. They're just rummaging through the rubble.
Yeah, I think their boss was like, "Hey, look for a fireproof safe or something. There's got to be something in there."
Wait, is he Vinny Barbarino?
He's got like kind of a light New York hit. I gave it a little bit more zhuzh. I was zhuzhing it up a little bit.
Stank.
Yeah, I put my stank on it. Put that Vinny stank on it.
I mean, that makes sense for English dub Dragon Ball.
I did love how they rode up. You know, they got their demon flag flying on the back of their motorcycle. What did they call themselves in your?
They are Mizuku, is what they identify as. Which is weird. They're like, yeah, we're demons now. Cool.
Oh man, I was hoping for something a little bit more closer to what I got, because they rode up and they called themselves, "We're King Piccolo's tribe of evil."
Whoa.
Yeah, that's rad.
King Boss, maybe, I like it, but it's a little long. Maybe you need something a little pithier.
What are you talking about?
Something that could fit in a tweet.
Tweet? You can't read.
Well, I mean, of course I can read.
So what is? So I just said the name of the gang. I also wrote it down on this banner that we're gonna fly. So why don't you read it to me again?
All right. I mean, why should I have to read it? You said it. You know it, right?
Yeah.
Give me a little refresh. If you're so smart, why don't you also read it? Because you wrote it.
Yeah, I could. Here we go.
All right. Hey, why don't we do it at the same time?
Yeah. Let's do it.
And we'll, as gang members. Yeah, this can be the initiation.
Yeah, this is the new initiation for new gang members that we'll find out in the wasteland.
Let's try it out. All right. All right, you go first.
Yeah.
And then I'll join.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought we were gonna do it together.
You're the boss.
Yeah.
Lead by example.
That's right. I am the boss.
That's the second tenet of this game.
All right, here we go. Evil.
Yeah. Why don't we just say we're evil?
What did I say before? Who took minutes?
You know what you said.
Who took minutes? Oh, that was me. I took the minutes. I'm the pink boy.
All right, read them back, Pinky.
Oh no, I forgot I can't read.
Let's make fun of you. Ha ha ha. What loser can't read, but also admits to it so he can maybe possibly get help in reading in the future and no longer have to live with this shame.
Hey guys, it's me. I've got the hair and I'm the girl of the group. It's a shame that none of you can read because it says King Piccolo's tribe of evil. Unfortunately, it's misspelled, and that's our name, I'm assuming. Also, not being able to read, not the worst thing in the world. Look, we still have our health and our motorcycles.
Oh. Yeah, we got those two things. That's all we need. Also, I can read.
I know you can read.
Mm-hmm. I could read. I knew there was a misspelling, but I wanted to test you.
Okay. Boys, all they think about is evil doings and trying to boast that they can read.
Oh, I read so many books last night. I was like, yeah, reading. I was reading this book and then reading this book.
Put your knife away.
I get so jazzed up when I talk about all the reading I do and not crying.
That's why you're the boss. You're the best.
Yep. All right, well, let's go rummage. I wish I could tell if my gas tank was full or empty.
And see,
Because they're letters, you see.
yeah.
You can't tell. He would have learned at some point.
But they
The
all.
F stands for I got enough gas. And E stands for oh no, I need gas. Simple.
But the Street Toughs, I thought this was like really cute and charming because Snow and Ader, they run up to meet them, and Snow's like, "Oh, great, you guys can help. We can put all of these very hurt people on the backs of your motorcycles to take them to the hospital."
This is a sound plan by a 10-year-old.
They're in dire situations, so I'm not going to knock Snow on that.
No, it's any port in a storm here. If I could make a quote, as in if I can read a quote.
Yes.
I want to say the leader of the gang, old blondie boy, says, I think I believe Snow and Ader are talking about like, you need to help people, it's the right thing to do, these sort of things. The leader says, quote, "Those expressions are out of fashion in these new times."
New times?
Yeah.
It's been 20 minutes.
You're 2000 and late.
Oh, that was ages ago. A decade, maybe.
We've grown so much these past 2 minutes.
We have the endorsement of our new King Piccolo, and I got this cool coat.
Yeah, we got new shirts.
With different letters and spellings of demon on them.
You know how long it takes to tear down buildings? Clearly, plenty of time has passed.
Yeah, of course.
Get with it, Gramps. Oh, you old lady kid.
Oh, these toughs, they're fun, aren't they? They're so fun.
Yeah, they reveal their shirts to Ader and Snow. Pull a knife on Ader, but Ader slaps that out of his face.
Yeah, I think in mine, Ader says something along the lines of like, King Piccolo gives good speeches, but I can also be persuasive. And I was like, Ader, oh my.
Oh man, he went to a liberal arts college.
Oh,
he got good at speaking. He joined the Friars Club.
Oh, he did. He joined the Friars Club.
Toastmasters.
He's Toastmaster. Ader was also on mock trial. Do you still do that in college?
Yeah, he won. He's head of the debate team in that village.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's him and a penguin, but
can't be beat.
They're good. Damn, they're good.
That penguin has a silver tongue.
He plays dirt. He likes to lay traps for his opponent, logical fallacies. Yeah. That's his strength.
That's his strength. That and catching mackerel.
I mean, look, he's a good sport afterwards. Delicious mackerel dinner.
Regurgitated, fresh from the sea.
Yeah, I mean it's a delicacy. They do things differently.
Up north continent. The North Continent.
We're on Tien.
Oh yeah,
by himself. And oh man, I mean, all I can say is there's not too much build up to this, but he does a perfect Mafuba.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
From downtown.
From all the way downtown.
Deep in the paint.
Shinhan nails it, and the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Yeah,
he's gonna sacrifice himself.
The ultimate sacrifice.
Oh, that's the titular line. Let's all clap.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the two inflated tubes together. It makes that weird sound.
Yeah, I think the Warriors should sign Tien immediately.
Anyone who has that kind of ball handling skill without actually touching the ball, you won on your team.
You want that dude on the team.
3 eyes?
Hey, he's got 3 eyes. He's got great court vision.
I mean, he'll refuse to wear the jersey, though. That's the only... That's a stipulation. He won't play ball, as it were, when it comes to regulations like that.
But he will play bald.
Vince, that was...
I'm sorry.
No, that was chef kiss, baby.
You are too kind to me.
No, that's a
Listeners,
perfect transition.
Tell me how you really feel.
So I feel like Goku is... We're back on Goku.
Yes.
They're still in the ice cave. He is running like a boy man, not yet a man, but not quite a boy.
He's running with those pubes between his legs.
Yeah, he's running faster because of those pubes. Yajirobe can't keep up. He yells up to Korin.
Wizard of Oz is them out of the jar.
Yajirobe, before that, he quote, "I'm sick and tired of this place. It stinks of death."
Is that what he stinks of? Okay, because they do a light translation on that, I guess, because Yajirobe looks up, he's like, "I'm sick and tired of this place. It stinks down here and I'm starving."
Mm-hmm. Like, why can't you just say it stinks of death? Kids know that. Kids know that weird, sweet, horrible smell of a dead body.
Putrid stench.
Commissioner Warden Gordon is very familiar with.
Commissioner Warden Gordon, too familiar with it.
Yeah. All the rookies are puking in the back. He's just shaking his head, chain smoking.
Oh, you boys think this is tough, huh? Well, we haven't even gotten to the second round of tryouts for the prison guard duty.
You think this is bad going to the bedroom? You'd see some real shit.
Wait till you spend a night in the box.
All right, that's it.
That's it. No more.
Don't make me go back there, Vince.
It's dark. It's dark.
Ooh, it is. It takes a build up.
Commissioner Warden Gordon, darkest thing in the DC universe.
Yeah. Oh, you thought Batman v Superman was grimdark.
No. You thought that dude Titans show is dark.
Yeah.
You thought fuck Batman was as dark as it gets.
Fuck Batman. What has he ever done?
Except ruin my family life.
Yeah. He's always coming to the balcony, asking me for tips and tricks.
I'm like,
information about cases. Like, I'm having dinner.
You can't be here.
I'm trying to reconnect with my kids. They think I'm fucking lame. Like, also, they don't like Batman. They're Superman fans, by the way. Give me his number. Mm-hmm. Do me a favor.
Hey, why don't you ever just have Cyborg show up, help you out? He's a great guy. You know, he's young. He's got a lot of spunk. And boy, those blasters, they come in handy in a pinch. Warden Gordon, dear, come in. Your macaroni and cheese is getting cold.
Batman, this craft is calling me. I gotta go. But for real, give me Soup's number, or one of those watches that do a ring-a-ding-ding and he comes calling.
Fine, here's your gosh darn Krypton dog whistle.
Ooh, I'm blowing it.
Hey, Bets, what's going on? Who's this guy?
Oh, good. It's great to meet you, Mr. Superman. I'm Commissioner Warden Gordon. Could you just say hi to my kids real quick?
Sure. I was in the middle of stopping an oil tanker from splitting in the Gulf.
That's fine.
Hello.
Oh, you think that's dark? Well, let's see. That boy's gonna pop back up every now and again.
Commissioner Warden Gordon, he's got a story for every occasion.
That's our new Comedy Bang Bang character, Scotty Ock.
Scotty Ock, give us that call. You know you need that anime demographic.
Yeah, you need that hot anime demo.
Look, Dragon Ball Super is back in a big way with the Broly movie and new episodes.
Yeah, we don't need to tell you. Yeah, we need to tell Scott Ackerman, but we don't need to tell you, the audience.
So here's what we're going to do. As a collective unit. Listeners, Aaron and I, we are going to flood Scott Ackerman's DMs.
Oh, no.
We're going to annoy him into signing us a deal.
Vince, I don't think we have that kind of power, but let's see if we have that kind of power.
or a close second, Zach Reno.
At Scott Mockerman.
At Smock Arterman.
Yeah. You find the handle. Just tell them, hey, you got to sign these Kame House Party boys.
Or who knows who's gonna pick them up?
Yeah. Have them on. Yeah. Who you don't want Gimlet to come a calling.
Ooh, easy.
Fuck those guys, right? Yeah. You don't want Headgum.
Oh yeah,
snatch us up.
Those Headgum boys keep knocking on my door.
Yeah. We're like, no, we're not.
We're independent.
Yeah. And we don't need no podcast network, but we will join any podcast network that will have us.
But speaking of independence, the most independent boy out right now is at Tien Shinhan.
I feel like we missed something, though.
What did we miss?
If we can go back so Corin, like you said, he does Wizard of Oz them tornado up out of the ice cave. But he does it by using a magic word. And I don't know if this happens in yours.
Whoa, you got a magic word?
Yeah, as he says it, he goes, meow.
Aaron, I got none of that, and I am so bummed.
He doesn't say anything? You see him yell.
He's just like, All right, here we go. Ah!
Ah, why can't he let Corinne meow?
Let the cats meow. I'm very tempted
Meow.
to pick up the studio cat and see if the studio cat wants to say anything on the matter.
Said it like, preposterous.
Studio cat is not amused. Studio cat said, "Get away from me."
What, you think I'm just gonna meow like some kind of dog doing tricks?
Yeah, you think I bark for treats, bro? No way.
Nah. All I do for treats is stare you the fuck down.
I make you feel bad.
Man, it was adorable.
Oh man.
Sorry you missed it. You can never
Yeah.
go back.
I can't go back.
Once we watch an episode, we lock her up in the Disney vaults.
The Disney-
Never to return.
That's right, the Disney fault. It stinks to death in here.
Yeah, ooh.
Oh.
Some secrets and lies. But yeah, let's get back to Tien.
Yes, he's mastered that Mafuba, and he is going to see Mr. King Piccolo to discuss this purge and settle the score once and for all. But as he's flying, Yamcha comes over the radio. Like, Yamcha's like, Tien, what are you doing? Like, blah. I actually forget what Yamcha says because
It's just some like whiny stuff. Honestly, Tien's just doing what I always do, no matter who calls. I'm like, I don't want to answer this, but I better.
Yeah. I'm saying all this to get to my favorite part of this entire moment.
Yes.
Which is when Launch grabs the receiver from Yamcha. It's like Launch is just like, I'm so proud.
What?
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
She's like, I'm proud of you, Tien. And she's like choking back tears. And I wrote in my notes, I was like, I love their love.
She's just yelling at him like, where are you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, she just wants to know. It's like, where are you at? Come here. Don't you want? Don't you want a pit stop before you go out and kill yourself?
Yeah, it's
Maybe hang out a little bit.
maybe we could finally do that kissing thing we always talked about.
I don't know. I'd like to try a hug.
Maybe any physical contact. Like,
Oh, we'll get into that later here.
ooh,
There's a very good end line that may be different for you.
okay.
But Tiana, he's
Yeah, Launch says like, I'm so proud. Like, Launch is like, I'm proud of you, Tien. Tien then says, don't be. And then he goes on a short speech about how this is atonement for what he's done in his past.
what?
Yeah, he says this is atonement for what I've done. He's like, for a long time I wasn't much better than King Piccolo himself.
Look, I just want to fuck Tien now. Damn, that's smooth. How do you say? Take me now. Fuck.
Yeah, Tien. He's a keeper.
He doesn't even realize how fucking smooth that is.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, no wonder Launch is like fucking putty. But I'm sorry, Vince. But it's way different.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't talk about any of that. Not that I saw.
Really?
He's just like, look, I don't want to do this because I'm trying to look cool. As a martial artist, I'll never be satisfied until I bring him down. That's all. And then, well, this is goodbye. Click.
Whoa.
Cold. Still cold is
Still
fucking
cold.
ice. Unrepentant.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I definitely like the atonement speech.
I think I'm with you where that feels better.
Yeah, it felt appropriate to the moment. Where sometimes these Dragon Ball moments don't. Sometimes those like kind of solemn, slow moments don't quite hit because of dialogue choices, or like the character's motivation is just to get stronger, and that doesn't seem to fit with the actual tone. But the direness of the situation and the Piccolo purge setting in, I think made that more powerful and like aligned with Tien's new motivation in life. Whereas like as a martial artist, like I don't really see how this is a martial arts thing. This is a stopping a worldwide Piccolo purge.
I don't know. Maybe it's some subtlety in Dragon Ball in the original translation that maybe gets lost. Maybe he's just, because we see him all the time as he's training. He's just seeing the face of Chaozu, the face of Roshi.
Yeah.
It's clearly like that's the thing that's kind of pushing him.
Yeah.
And maybe this is just him like putting on another act. He's like, you know, maybe if you don't act like this is your final words with people, you know, it won't be true kind of thing.
Ah, I see.
So I mean, maybe there's more subtlety there than we're thinking, or maybe we're thinking too hard about this space karate show. I don't know.
We could be, but I mean, I've never disliked Tien's character. Like I guess going forward, Tien is always like that kind of voice of reason. He's always got
straight shooter.
Yeah, he's a straight shooter. He's got noble motivations going forward. And I guess this is where the Tien that you know more familiarly from the Z Saga, like kind of gets his like sagely wisdom about him, you know?
I don't know if we said it at the top or if I said it before we started recording. I'm like, nothing kind of happens in this episode. No, a lot happens.
Character development.
There's so much character in this. And of course, we got to end on a joke.
Of course we do.
Everyone's sulking. Even Tien, even because he knows what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows. Launch, dead eye to the camera, quote, holding hands was about as far as we got.
My mouth is agape.
Why? What did you get any line from
Nothing.
Her? They cut it out.
I'm pretty sure they cut it out. I'll watch it
Hand-holding's
again.
too hot for American television?
And we might have to do an addendum if I go back and she says something along those lines, but not really.
Oh, I feel like you would have jumped out.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, because like I said, mouth agape at that line, holding hands is as far as we got.
God, bring back Launch.
Where is she?
I mean, she's Robin. She's living that life of crime.
She's still on that Piccolo perch.
It's like never ended in my heart. Not my good boy president.
Woodstock never ended, and neither did the Piccolo purge.
What does she just look like? She had to pick. She's like, sorry, I love crime. I love you, Tien, but I love crime more.
I love my sawed-off shotgun more.
God, you ever rob a fucking bank? It is better than all the sex we've had.
or that I've dreamed of.
I think everyone knows that Tien gonna live. Oh, you're not so sure?
Not so sure.
I don't know.
I really don't know either.
It's anyone's games, folks. It's up in the air.
It's up in the air.
Who knows what happens in the future of these many characters?
But we do know what happens in the future of Goku, because he's having a moment, because we cut to Goku having a moment with Master Korin and Yajirobe, and Goku is like, he's feeling himself a little bit. He's like, something's different.
Yeah.
I can't quite tell what it is, but something feels different. He's like, I think he says,
sweaty, pimply. Nervous around girlsies.
Unnecessarily angry at my dadsies. Resentful of everyone I've ever known.
Want to hang out in my roomsies, alonesies. And blast cornsies.
That's Korin's covers of Korn.
I can't.
I wish I knew a Korn song.
I was about to do a Jonathan Davis scat in the Korn voice, but I don't think I can quite do it. So just imagine it, folks.
And if you can do it, you can send it to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com.
If you want to cover a Korn song in the voice of Korn, we will blast. That's number one of the charts, baby.
Number one in our hearts. Number one in the charts. Like Goku he says something. He says something along the lines of like, I am at peace with everything, but also like he feels something else within him that's stirring. It's actually kind of cool.
Overflowing with power, but his mind is really quiet.
That's it. Overflowing with power, but feeling at peace with everything, I think is the line.
And I believe this is the first instance of someone using their battle power to sense exactly where someone is.
Yeah. Absolutely. Or at least this is the first time it's ever been made apparent.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I know where King Piccolo is.
It's like, I can feel him. Goku gets even like a bluish white aura around him.
Yeah, an instincty kind of ultrally.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh man, what a revelation here at the end.
Yep.
Holy cannoli.
Who'da thunk?
It's like, well, how are you gonna get there? Well, you just use Kinto Un. And Korin calls for Kinto Un, but it's way different this time. It is a giant, tower-sized Kinto Un.
Massive.
And apparently, you just shave a chunk off, baby, and you got your own. That's how it works.
It's like a rat king, but for clouds. Which is just a cloud is a rat king of other clouds, essentially.
It's like a nice buffet brisket, and you just give yourself a slice. Get that horseradish and go to town.
Yeah, nothing's stopping you, baby. Just go for it. Goku says, oh, I thought Master Roshi's was the only Kinto Un. And then Korin just says offhandedly, that was an old model I gave to Roshi a few years ago.
Ooh, that's a good added line there.
I was like,
that's some junker I was tooling around with on my off days.
Yeah, I bought this off of Bamfa.
I got this at a police auction.
Oh, there was a nice estate sale.
Just logistically, Kinto Un. I think we've said this before. Sentient to some degree.
Yes.
Aware.
He's aware. He also has a great sense of humor.
But anticipates actions, can save a boy.
He's got GPS somewhere on that cloud.
Bluetooth.
Oh yeah, I mean
backup. Yeah.
He's got backup camera. Blind spot awareness.
So I'm guessing some sort of hive consciousness. If you're able to slice a piece off and it still function, how powerful is that? Is the mother Kinto Un?
I don't know.
Be a dick and be like, no, I'm going to ride in that big thing.
Yeah, how fast can that giant cloud go?
I don't want a piece. I want the whole pie.
I mean, Goku is pure heart. He could sit on those clouds all day.
This is where I'm going to build my life.
Are you kidding me? 100%.
Amongst the clouds, and I can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Rent free.
Rent free, baby. Be tan all the time.
Yep, you just go up Second Ave, and then you turn on to 86, and then you look up.
Yeah, you look up. That's me.
I'll come down and get you.
Yeah.
Just yell out,
some poor seamless guy.
These directions. Ugh.
It's like he's calling. I can't find you. Where are you?
Just yell out Kinto. It's not. I wrote it in the instructions. Yell out Kinto Un.
You know I don't read instructions. I work for Seamless.
What are you? A demon thug? Part of that demon gang?
Hey, I got out of that gang years ago. Okay, I was part of the reform program, and I'm trying to keep kids out of that gang, just like me. Okay, so
what do you do? Read them stories?
Yeah, I'm part of Story Pirates.
Well, that's better. You can just make it up.
Yeah.
No reading required.
I mean, small steps, sir.
Look, I want my pad thai. Just
yell out Kinto Un. Oh my God! There's an apartment-sized cloud.
Traffic jam on Second Ave when massive fog conditions.
Massive yellow fog conditions spark Agent Orange scare.
Man, the New York Post had a field day with that one.
Commissioner Warden Gordon on the scene. You think
you
think this is bad? End scene.
End scene. We got to end scene.
We can't let him out of his box too much.
We used him 3 times. He's done.
That's our Commissioner Warden Gordon limit. We met our quota. You're welcome.
But yeah, we kind of end with Goku flying off. Yajirobe saying, fuck no, I'm not going to go. Korin says to Goku, don't die now. And then Korin and Yajirobe's like, I kind of want a Kinto Un. And he's like, I don't think you could write it.
Yeah.
Because you a dirty boy.
He's like, you got a dirty, hungry mind.
It's like, you ate a person.
You ate a sentient creature.
Ugh. Why are you licking your lips? Have a bean, won't you?
Got any more of those beans?
Oh, no. I thought you kicked that habit.
Hey, man, I just need it. I'm scratching over here. I need those beans.
Look, part of the cave was supposed to be a detox for you.
I detoxed. I tasted the water.
No, you're retoxed.
Then I need those beans even more.
Just here. Throws them on the ground. Look at yourself. Wait. Yeah, I'm your inner voice. Look at yourself, Yajirobe, eating beans on the ground just to get full.
You shut up. You were the one who told me to eat that monster anyway.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it looked real good, right?
It was so delicious.
Just thinking about, okay, eat more beans. What? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Then I'll eat these beans for breakfast.
Look, I told you it's breakfast.
I voted for breakfast.
I mean, it's still a stalemate.
I voted for the referendum to leave the bean you.
You didn't even know what that was about.
I thought it was about breakfast.
And
scene. Somebody said that to Theresa May. Stat.
And that's how we'll end this episode.
That's how that episode ends.
With Yajirobe slurping down beans. Sucking on beans.
Sucking on beans.
Goku and Tien riding towards their destinies, man. And the narrator saying, quote, "The great fight for the survival of all mankind is about to begin." So it's like, if you've been missing those good fights, I think we're
coming up on some fights.
Yeah, we're gonna get some here.
Gonna get that new look Goku.
So it's the new year. Last I've heard, that means it's a new me, and that also means a new podcast. No, not a new.
Whoa!
So it means we're gonna look. We've been doing this for a while, but we don't know if we're doing a good job. We have an idea. We're having fun.
Yeah,
but we wanna be better. We don't want to be like those street punks.
No, we're trying to self-improve over here.
Yeah, we're trying to self-actualize.
Get those podcast gains.
Yeah. We want those sick podcast gains, bro. And the only way we're going to get that is with your help. So look on our social media. Look in the episode description. There you'll find a link to a listener survey. There we have some questions about the podcast. You can tell us about things you like, things you don't like, things you want to see from us in the future. We don't take any of your personal info. Just a few questions. It'll take you like a couple minutes. And all this information is to help us improve the podcast.
And improve your listening experience.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe people hate the 1 minute roundup.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're fools if you do, but if no one likes it, we'll stop.
I think you're ignoring an important part of improvised American history, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to be super offended about it, but fine.
Fine.
But yeah, go to the survey, answer some questions real quick. It would be greatly appreciated. And you will have you can rest easy that night knowing that you helped steer the direction of the podcast in this coming year.
Right, exactly. We want to make sure that we include you, the listeners, in what we do and how we come to the decisions that we make about the podcast and going forward, what direction we're headed, what trajectory we're going in, and making sure that, everybody has an input, so it's the best experience for all of us. Because we love making it, and we want you to love listening to it for a very long time. Ever.
You never get rid of it. We're bed bugs, man. You're never getting rid of us.
That's right. Gonna have to torch this place.
Less itchy. Comparable level of attractiveness. So, speaking of attractiveness, we got some attractive mail here.
Ooh.
There's a lot, so we're not going to get to all of it today, but we're going to get through because we're backed up. We got another 5-star review.
Ooh.
This is from Mr. Magical Dragon. So I'm curious who this might be. Gosh dang, guys, I'm sick of you slandering my good name all the time. Oh no. What do we do? So I'm willing to make a deal with you. I'll leave a 5-star review for you in exchange for only positive remarks about me and the Dragon Fam. Best wishes on the finding the rest of the Dragon Balls, and maybe think about putting me on the podcast to clear my name. My wish will be granted. All right.
Oh, okay. I think, Aaron, I think I know who this is.
Who would it be?
I'll keep their identity, off the pod.
Mr. Magical Dragon.
Mr. Magical Dragon. You know what? Fine. I'm going to blow up his spot. Toothless.
Yeah.
Toothless.
You got 3 movies. You think you're a big shot, eh?
Oh yeah, you think your animation style along with your character design is maturing at an appropriately awesome rate? Toothless, huh? You think of this new movie, you're gonna get some kind of girlfriend,
dragon wife.
You get a dragon wife and just be all free, huh?
You think all your award nominations mean you can come to our podcast and make demands
about how we treat our dragons? Okay.
I'm tired of liberal Hollywood dragons coming in and telling us hard-working
podcasters
of America how to run our podcast business.
Exactly. Now, if you were the last dragon, maybe we'd take you seriously. Yeah.
Show enough.
But
if you were Billy or Jimmy from Double Dragon.
Yeah. Those are dragons that,
we respect.
They've been on the scene a while.
Yeah, they've had multiple sequels.
Yeah.
They teamed up with Battletoads. When have you done that?
Yeah, Toothless, where is your crossover, huh?
Where's your Battletoads?
Where's your Battletoads?
So look, we respectfully decline. Is what we're saying. Toothless, you're out. Shenlong, though, wherever you are, hey, you're our boy.
You're our boy. Forever.
We're just playing, baby.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love, baby.
Comedy is the most sincere form of flattery?
That's what they say. That is exactly what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We got another email from a Blue Arrow. Hey, boys. Have y'all seen Dragon Ball Path to Power? It is better animation with purple hair Bulma and a retelling of the Red Ribbon Saga in one movie. Also, it has one of the most amazing Kamehamehas ever. It even gets emotional, and I teared up at one point. I loved it, and y'all should do a one-off covering it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Y'all are the best, and keep fighting.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we're going to do all the movies here at some point. So all I can say is, I guess you got to keep listening forever and ever and ever and ever and never stop listening or you might miss it.
Yeah. We're not holding your ears hostage. We're just giving you something to look forward to.
Yes, certainly not promising you something like, exposure, or maybe there's a position in this company for you. You can do this work for free for a year.
Maybe.
Nothing like, we've
been thinking a lot about taking on an intern.
Look, don't tell Vince. I'm not allowed to say this, but we would definitely consider hiring you, but we can't do that until next quarter. So just hang in there a little bit longer.
Hey, I walked away from my microphone. What'd I miss?
We're just talking about how Blue Arrow's going to get us some more coffee, right?
Great. I'll take, I'll take an herbal tea.
This guy.
My favorite, oolong.
Is that herbal? I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Anyway, next. So the last piece of actual mail that we'll do is from Ben, super duper listener Ben.
Super listener Ben.
I just have to say this. But what if Shu is King Fluffy's rebellious son?
Oh.
Then you have a Shakespearean tragedy on your hands.
If that's the case, you know what? I will entertain the idea that Shu is the rebellious son of King Furry. Now, that being said, I want to know what happened to Shu's mom. If that's the case, Where is Shu's mom? What is she doing? Is she working for like a different paramilitary organization? Is that where Shu did Shu rebel and then rebel against his mom and went private?
Vince, I have the sad answer.
What?
Because that's just what anime do.
Oh no.
Oh, you know she died in pup birth.
Oh.
Or she's on I'm sorry. I meant to say she's on a farm up north.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah,
so
she's just running around.
She wanted to live the simple life.
Yeah, she couldn't handle the presidency.
The political spotlight was too much for Mrs. Fluffy.
Yeah.
Or Mrs. Furry, I'm sorry.
Shu was so upset by this. Instead of choosing one or the other, he went out on his own. He's like, I'm dead now. I can train Pokemon and I can live by myself.
I can train Pokemon and live by myself. Shu is, look, he's a deep, deep, deep soul. And I think this is finally the question that solidifies his backstory. So, dude, I'm doing it twice in one epi.
A twofer.
Superfan Ben just made Shu's backstory canon, not Nick Cannon. It's true.
Listener canon.
Listener canon, email canon. Bang!
All cannons, all time. 24 hours of solid cannon rock. You're listening to KHP.
The
106.
canon.
Yeah, that's it. You did it.
You did it, listeners.
Yeah.
Thank you again to everybody who wrote in. Ben, Blue Arrow, and Mr. Magic Dragon.
And then one more order of business before we go. I just want to say that the folks on Reddit at RDBZ, they were kind enough to let us post about the podcast there. And we actually I want to give a shout out to someone who commented. I don't know if I should be giving out Reddit usernames on the air, but you know who you are. When we posted about the podcast, we're like, no one knows who the fuck we is. This will be fine. But someone actually wrote, I've been listening to y'all's podcast for the past few months or so, and I love it. You guys are really funny, and I look forward to future episodes. So thank you, person.
Thank you.
Blew my mind.
That really did mean a lot to us because I think, Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong, but we've been a little intimidated by Reddit. Getting into that space.
I thought we were just gonna get blown up.
Yeah, we were very scared of people on Reddit for some reason.
It's like, don't sell me shit, even if it's free. Fuck off.
Yeah, we don't want to step on anybody's toes. We know Reddit communities, you have your own ecosystem, and we're trying to dip our toe in, get to know you guys, and that made us feel a lot more comfortable.
Yeah. So thank you for welcoming us to this to the DBZ community on Reddit. It was very nice. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, more mailbag.
Yeah, we got more mail in the next episode
later on, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I'm anticipating the next couple of episodes to be real bangers in terms of action, story, animation. So get hyped for that. And of course, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball Super Broly and you listen to this podcast, go see it. Okay? Go see it. It's fantastic. And we did a special episode all about that. And of course, look, it's bitterly cold everywhere now. So in order to beat the newest enemy of humanity, frozen air, you gotta keep